So in this part of my video I want to talk about the solution. So once the government fundings have come in and they're cut, recruitment, turnaround, there'll be redundancies offered, the program will have to restructure a little to use other resources, and obviously some on the ground services will disappear and they'll come out of other programs and things like that. So Aboriginal people, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, there's already an issue with the access of any health service, and that a lot comes from the stigma of Aboriginal communities alone, let alone the HIV disease. So what I'm proposing is for the Queensland AIDS Council and Queensland Positive People to combine as a strategic partnership and create a service with more longevity and resources going into this. Now the program may have to sit independently, which might actually be good for both of the organisation and create economic independence for Aboriginal communities. The solution would encompass to still have current services run as they can, but with a restructure of positions. So taking maybe some on the ground field workers out and establishing positions that are more systems administrative for the solution, for the digital technology solution. So with the current service and the on-the-ground engagement, you would add an element of digital and technology. So what this would mean would be an online application rather than a website that the HIV Foundation of Australia, Queensland Positive People and the Queensland AIDS Council could actually host on their website, and it would be live education workshops that people can do online, and that government and not-for-profit organisations could also access, and it will also be access for those who have been diagnosed with HIV or those that want to know more about the disease and solutions to actually prevent it. With modern medicine, a lot of the preventative medication of PrEP, which not a lot of the LGBTI community know about, and obviously the campaign of End HIV by 2020. Also on the DNT solution, there would be a group forum space where people could talk to each other, and it would be the starting point of the access of the peer mentoring that the current services provide, but it would actually alleviate that first step of the process and create kind of a relationship building tool before meeting, for the peer navigation kind of thing of dealing with either being treated or education around HIV. The last part of the DNT solution would be to educate people around endorsed health services, so the sexual health clinics, what these HIV foundations do, and how they can assist you in moving forward in either, whether you're like me, a negative person who might want to know more about the disease to prevent it, or whether you're a positive person who wants to know the potential things you could be going through, such as lifelong medication. You know, there's a lot that kind of not necessarily restricts you, but will have a big impact on your life. So to continue this, I think I have a concept of where we go with the DNT solution. Where I'm going to start is by teasing that out a little bit more to see if there's any potential gaps that might go through, whether PPQ and the Queensland AIDS Council can actually partner, or whether there may be some funding restrictions in there also. To really embed the software, the partnerships need to be strong. So there needs to be a social impact model there of how all of the organisations can actually come together and utilise the solution in a really meaningful way that will give Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people better access to the software and really kind of destroy the barriers that stop them from seeking advice and these services that these organisations provide. So, where I want to go to next is, and how I'm going to finish my report, is by teasing that out more and doing a concept of the software and doing a community engagement piece that will allow me to kind of gauge that customer satisfaction and feedback, how it would work, would you access it, and if they think there's anything there that I've missed. As I said, I'm not living with the disease, so I need to be mindful that the people that are living with it, what kind of information that they want, what kind of services they want, do they even want a digital solution, and how that would help them in their kind of everyday life. I think that in today's day and age, the digital and technology solutions are sometimes a tad overused, but in the research that I've done, there doesn't seem to be any technology to kind of support information or support people through the whole process. And I think with the stigma attached to the disease still, if we can get that kind of support out there, then people might be able to educate themselves a little bit more and kind of be influenced to go seek professional medical help. Modern day medicine is a wonderful thing.